What is up, team? It's your boy Sledge from SledgeInc team, back with another video. And today, we're going to be talking about the American Express Platinum card and the American Express Delta Reserve card. And you might be surprised which one best fits your lifestyle. But before we jump to that, brother channel, go ahead and hit that QR code. Man, we have exclusive content, exclusive emojis, and it's the only way to get access to the SledgeInc team Discord. Support the team. And oh yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that hype button. But let's get into the American Express Delta Reserve card first, guys. Let's get into the American Express Delta Reserve card first. With the Delta Sky Miles Reserve card, the first thing that we got to notice is always go be the elephant in the room. And the elephant in the room is going to be the $650 annual fee. So before we apply for any of these cards, especially with American Express, we definitely have to know what the annual fee is. So the annual fee on the Delta Reserve card is $650. And another thing that we always have to know with American Express, and we should know with any other credit card issuer, if they have a pre-approval, and American Express does, they have the apply with confidence tool. So whenever we want to apply for an American Express card to prevent being declined and taking a hard pull on our credit, especially if it's your first American Express card, go ahead and apply with confidence. That way, if you don't get the card, then there will be no effect on your credit. And not only that, you will learn why you didn't get it so you can work on that. So moving on, the next elephant in the room, because I have to throw that one out there too, because this one ends on April the 1st, 2026. The sign-up bonus for this card is 125,000 Delta Sky Miles when you spend $6,000 within the first 6 months of card membership. Man, we're talking about 125,000 bonus miles. And you have 6 months to spend $6,000. Now, that's $1,000 per month. Everything is so expensive that I think spending $1,000 a month is absolutely obtainable. But let's get down to the multipliers of this card. And this is where things kind of take a dip for the card, because the multipliers for the Delta Reserve card are, you get 3 miles per dollar on Delta purchases, and then 1 mile per dollar on all other purchases. Man, say this with me, team. That's trash. It's not trash. Yes, it is. I'm sorry. That is trash. I was going to say it's trash, because at least you get something. But no, man, this is trash. You get the 3 trashes. That is absolutely awful for multipliers, especially for a card that is going to cost you a $650 annual fee. But let's move along. The feature benefits of this card. Now, this is for people who want to obtain status with Delta Airlines. And you wouldn't be getting the Delta Sky Mile Reserve if you didn't fly Delta Airlines. Like, I don't recommend this specific card. I wouldn't say to not get any Delta Sky Miles card, but I would not recommend this specific card if you did not fly Delta Airlines. And pretty much exclusively or close to exclusively. You might can fly another airline, but you definitely have to be flying a decent amount of time to pay $650 for this card. So anyway, the MQD Head Start, you receive $2,500 in medallion qualifying dollars each medallion qualifying year, and get closer to status with an MQD Head Start. Now, we're going to talk about that MQD Head Start because you also get a MQD Boost. Earn $1 medallion qualifying dollars for each $10 in purchases made on this card, and get a boost towards achieving elevated medallion status for the next medallion year. See, the only problem is, unless you're purchasing flights, it's 3 points per dollar on flights and 1 point per dollar on all other purchases. So the all other purchases side of it, unless you're just somebody who just using this as a one card setup for whatever reason, and you just spending money on it. Anybody that has multiple cards, you're probably not using the Sky Miles Reserve card very often. You might use it to book flights, but you probably don't use it for anything else. Now, this is where it starts to get interesting besides the status and the status boost. Okay. You get Delta Sky Club access. You get 15 visits to the Delta Sky Club. And even that, I think it should be unlimited because, again, you're paying $650 for this card. And I understand that they want to keep the crowdedness down in the lounges. And to be completely honest, most people don't take 15 trips a year. On average, most people don't even take nowhere near. The average person takes one, maybe 2 trips per year. So 15 visits, I believe that is fine. Also get access to the American Express Centurion Lounge with this card. You get $240 in Resi credits. That is $20 in statement credits every month. And if you don't know what Resi is pretty much just a restaurant reservation platform that partners with American Express. They have thousands of restaurants, and they probably have some restaurants in your area. And if they do, or if you're traveling, because people don't ever think about that, you travel outside of your area for work, for travel, for leisure, you might run into a Resi restaurant and you can get $20 off your purchase every month. One of my favorite benefits is take off 15. So when you book an award flight, meaning booking with points, you get a 15% discount if you own the Delta Sky Miles Reserve card. Now let's look at all of the travel benefits. You get Delta Sky Club access, and what I didn't mention is you get 4 one-time guest passes. So if you want to bring somebody along with you and they're not authorized, they don't have their own authorized user card or their own Sky Miles card, they can get in the Sky Club with you because you get 4 complimentary passes per year. You get complimentary access to the Centurion Lounge. Again, you get closer to elevated status with MQD Head Start and an MQD Boost. You get an annual companion certificate. Now that's something that they did not mention earlier. You get an annual companion certificate. And that's another reason why a lot of people get this card, because this goes all the way up to first class. Now listen here. If you want to get a companion certificate, remember, you have to pay for your ticket in cash. And when I say cash, I mean, you can charge it on your Delta Sky Miles Reserve card or any other card you have, or you can pay cash for it, but you cannot book your ticket with points. You have to pay cash, and then you can use your certificate for a matching seat. So if you're flying in main cabin, they're flying in main cabin. If you're flying in Delta Comfort Plus, they're flying in Delta Comfort Plus. Business, first, whatever class you're in, they're flying in the same class. You get the $240 Resi credit. You get $120 rideshare credit, which is broke down into $10 statement credits, which I like better than the Uber credits that American Express likes to dish out, because with the rideshare credit, maybe you want to ride Lyft, maybe you want to ride Lyft. So you have options, a little bit more options. It's only $10, but it's $10. It's $10 off of a ride that you would have took anyway, hopefully, if you're using this credit and these cards. You get to take off 15. With your Delta Sky Miles Reserve American Express card, receive upgrade priority over others with your medallion tier. So listen, if you don't have any status, you still get on the upgrade list. Now, people with status, they're going to get the upgrades over you. But if you have status, the card is essentially a tiebreaker, right? The card is a tiebreaker. So if someone has the same status as you and they don't have the Delta Sky Miles Reserve, but you do, you're going to get the upgrade over them. Complimentary upgrade list, basically what I just said. You get free credit for global entry and TSA pre-check, which essentially all travel cards have. Another one of my favorite credits, $200 Delta Stage credit. Elevate your travel experience with an annual statement credit of up to $200 after using your card to book prepaid hotels or vacation rentals through Delta Stage on delta.com. So you just go to the Delta website. It's going to be in the top left-hand corner, somewhere around there. Click on Delta Stage, book the hotel, pay with the Delta Reserve, and then your statement will be credited to $200 before the statement period is over or within the next statement. You get Hearst President Circle status. Another thing that's always important to me about these cards are you get your first check back for free. Keep in mind, with the American Express Platinum card being it's a travel card, you still would have to pay for your bags if you use the American Express. If you only have the American Express Platinum card and you do not have a Delta card, you get a baggage insurance plan. You get 20% back on in-flight purchases. So if you want to buy one of them dumb overpriced drinks on the plane, go ahead. Just make sure that you use your Delta Sky Miles Reserve card to do it. You get trip delay insurance, trip cancellation and interruption insurance, car rental loss and damage insurance, premium global assist hotline. There's no foreign transaction fees. And I feel like any card that says they're a travel card should have no foreign transaction fees. And you can pay with miles. So you can book any flight with miles if you're flying Delta. Now, the earning potential. Again, this is trash. 3x miles on Delta purchases, 1x miles on everything else. You have global dining access, return protection, which is great, purchase protection, and one of my favorites. You want to pause this video and look at these protections? Go ahead. I'm going to leave that there for you. Extended warranty protection. So say you buy an item and the warranty is up on that item. For up to 5 years, the warranty for up to 5 years, American Express, if you buy that purchase with the Delta Sky Miles Reserve, American Express will let you return that item to them as long as you've purchased that item with your Delta Reserve card. That warranty will be extended for a year through American Express. And then you get American Express special ticket access. And I believe that is pretty much it. Send and split, cell phone protection up to $800, which is still great, but because I think the Platinum is the same. It's up to $800 per claim. And keep in mind, I know these cell phones are super expensive, but when you're paying for repair, I don't care if your phone costs you $1,500, the repair is not going to be $1,500. It's probably going to be $200-$300, and unless you have a foldable phone, which it still could be $200-$300, this cell phone protection can definitely come in handy because there's only a $50 deductible, whereas for cell phone insurance, you're probably paying whatever you're paying per month, which is going to surpass the $50. And keep in mind, you may never use that cell phone insurance. You get dispute resolution and year-end summary and plan it. Now, you somebody who pretty much fly Delta exclusively, or you somebody like me who fly American Airlines, but I also fly Delta, the Delta Reserve could be an excellent card for you. It's full of benefits. The worst part about that card is the multipliers, because the multipliers are trash. But we're going to go ahead and jump into the American Express Platinum card. Let's try to get over here to the Platinum card. Bam, the American Express Platinum card. Now they make this because it's the Platinum card. You see the presentation, Platinum card. There's nothing like it. But again, let's get right to it. And something I didn't mention, an authorized user for the Delta Sky Miles Reserve is $175. The annual fee for the American Express Platinum card is $895. Yeah, man, y'all heard me right, man. $895. That's beyond the elephant in the room. Like that is, I don't know. I don't know what that is. Like $895. We talk about $1,000 essentially for this card. When you add authorized user, you're going over $1,000. You're essentially paying $1,100 just for adding one authorized user, because the authorized user for the American Express Platinum card is $195 each. Now, at one time, it was 3 authorized users for $175, and I think that is actually perfect. But $195 each, man, it's a little excessive, especially when you're talking about the annual fee is already $895. Now they got all this pretty screen up here and everything, so we're gonna skip through some of this. Go down here. See there, you see how it is right there. They want you to add that authorized user. We go skip through all of that, and we go down here to show value breakdown. Learn how to unlock $3,500 plus in annual value. $3,500 plus American Express. Let's check it out. So, with the American Express Platinum card, you get what they say is $850 plus in value with the Global Lounge Collection. Over $850 of annual value with access to the Centurion Lounge, 10 complimentary Delta Sky Club visits when flying eligible, Delta flights, Priority Pass Select membership, and other select partner lounges. Now, I can't BS with you. The American Express Platinum card, because American Express has the largest global lounge network, is no way to top the amount of lounges that American Express offers with the Platinum card. So if I'm putting head-to-head the Reserve with the Platinum, you got to give the Platinum an edge when it comes to lounges. Just on the strength of, you might be flying somewhere on your Delta, and there may not be a Centurion Lounge or Delta Sky Club there. But if you have the Platinum, you can get into escape lounges and other lounges that you cannot get into with the Delta Reserve card. Now, you get up to $600 in hotel credits. That's $300 semi-annually to use at American Express Fine Hotels and Resorts or the Hotel Collection. You get $200 in Uber Cash, up to $120 in Uber One credits, up to $200 in airline fee credit. So with the airline fee credit, essentially at this point, you're gonna be using that for incidentals. And when I say incidentals, I mean check bags, upgrading your seats, and things like that. And again, if you want to buy those stupid overpriced drinks on the plane, go ahead. Just make sure you're using your American Express Platinum card. $550 plus in value with fine hotels and resorts. You get up to $209 in Clear Plus credit. And at this point in time, I'm going to tell you, I can't live without Clear Plus, right? So even if I was to go the route of the Delta Reserve card, I would have to get the American Express Green card back because I need to have Clear. And getting the Green card would be the cheapest way to get Clear, because Clear is $209 now. I remember when it was like $109. It's $209 now. And the American Express Green card annual fee is $150. So it makes more sense to get the Green card to get Clear at a discount. And then if you want to add somebody onto your membership, your family membership, then you also get that at a discount. So then you got the dining credits, up to $400 Resi credit. We talked about Resi earlier, but with the American Express Platinum card, you get $400 instead of $200. Up to $300 in digital entertainment credit, which worked great for me because that $300 cuts into some of the amount that I pay on streaming services. Because at this point, man, streaming services are becoming the cable, you know what I mean? The cable of old, and maybe even worse than that. You know, I have so many streaming services, and American Express and some other cards I have given me a break on those streaming services. But yeah, that $300 digital entertainment credit comes in handy for shopping and wellness bid. For shopping and wellness benefits, you get up to $300 Lululemon credit. That's $75 per quarter. So that's January, April, July, and October. Up to $155 in Walmart Plus credit. Man, I remember when the American Express Platinum card first got the Walmart Plus credit, and so many credit card content creators were crapping on that credit. Fast forward to 2025, 2026, those same people are talking about how great the Walmart Plus credit is. It's the same credit. You know, they never shopped at Walmart before. All of a sudden, Walmart is great. Up to $100 shop Saks credit, $50 semi-annually. Man, Saks is pretty much almost out of business, y'all. So if you want to take advantage of that credit, you better do it now if you have this card or if you plan on getting it in the near future. The Saks where I live has already closed up. We have a Saks off Fifth, which is the discount version of Saks, and they are going out of business right now. But yeah, let's talk about the multipliers of the American Express Platinum card. You get 5 points per dollar on flights. Then you get 5 points per dollar on prepaid hotels booked on American Express travel. Get that, 5 points per dollar on prepaid hotel booked on American Express travel. And then you get 1 point per dollar on all other purchases, which is trash. It's not trash, because at least you get 5x on flights and 5x on hotels. But it's trash, guys. We talking about a $895 card, right? A $895 card. And as far as the protections and everything, they're pretty much the same protection that you would get with the Delta Sky Miles Reserve card. But something that they hid deep down in here is that you also get a $200 O-ring credit, which I do use. And then you also get a $300 Equinox credit, which I'm sure somebody uses. I just don't know anyone who does. Both cards have American Express offers, which get you discounts at some places that you may shop. Pretty much all credit card companies have some version of that. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. At this point, I feel like American Express had the best offers at one time, and now I think I'm gonna go out on a limb and say they might have the worst right now. Like, they don't change them as much as they used to. They keep the same ones up there for a long period of time, and I don't think a lot of them are useful to different combinations of people. So yeah, and again, the protections pretty much all the same: extended warranty, purchase protection, cell phone protection. Yeah, if you're not paying for your cell phone with a credit card, man, make sure you do. Like, make sure you do. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the American Express Platinum card. So what I have to say is, both of these cards can be good cards depending on who you are and what your lifestyle is like, how you like to spend money. But if you're somebody who frequently flies Delta, bring somebody with you, because remember, you get 4 passes. You get 4 passes to the Sky Club. Whereas with the American Express Platinum card, there are no passes. If you have somebody with you, they better have that $195 user card, or they better have their own American Express Platinum card. But what do y'all think, man? If you had the choice between these two cards, and I know a lot of you guys already have them, have you thought about switching from the American Express Platinum card to the Delta Sky Miles Reserve? Let me know down in the comment section. But if you like this content or was just entertained, hit that thumbs up, share this video, but most importantly, drop a salute emoji in the comment section. And remember, the separation is in the preparation. It's your boy Sledge. Salute.